Hello and welcome. This is English Family and Friends 6, Grade 6, Semester 1, Unit 2. Will it really happen? Lesson 6, Writing. Today we will tackling 3 objectives, and they are to identify compound words, to review the use of will and want in forming sentences. Today we are tackling 3 objectives, and they are to identify compound words, to review the use of will and want in forming sentences, to write a paragraph about schools in future using compound words and will, want. Compound words. What's the meaning of compound words? Compound words are formed when 2 or more words are joined together to create a new word that has a totally new meaning. For example, the word fire has its own meaning, plus man, the word man has its own meaning. If we combine these words together, we come up with a totally different word, which is fireman. Fireman is defined as the person who puts out fire. Another example, which is make, is a verb, plus up is a preposition. When we combine these 2 words, we come up with a totally different word, which is makeup. Makeup. Lipstick is part of makeup, right? Now, let's take some more examples. Rain plus coat. Raincoat. Raincoat is a waterproof or water-resistant coat. Snow plus man, we come up with snowman. Snowman is a figure which is made of snow that resembles a human being. Here is a task for you. You need to write the correct compound words. You have got 4 minutes to do this exercise. Now, let's check your answers. Door plus bell, doorbell. The boy rings the doorbell. Cup plus cake, cupcake. Home plus work, homework. Sun plus flower, sunflower. Here, I need to remind you of the future well tense rule. People, well, we use well for the affirmative sentences. Travel by spaceships. They won't. We use won't for the negative sentences. They won't wear normal clothes. I'll win the first place. Why do you use well? Well is used to predict the future. The short form of the affirmative I will is I'll. The short form of the negative will not is won't. We, well, I use well for the affirmative sentences. Wear, we will wear astronauts' clothes. They won't, we use won't for the negative sentences. They won't wear normal clothes. How do we use will or won't in a sentence? First of all, we need to put the pronoun I, you, we, they, he, she, or it, plus will for the positive sentences and want for the negative sentences, plus the base form of the verb, plus sentence completion. And at the end, don't forget to put the full stop. In this exercise, we have got 3 parts to do. The first part is read to match the ideas with the paragraphs. Then underline will or want sentences. And the last thing we need to do is to circle the compound words. Are you ready to do this exercise? You have got 8 minutes to do it. Start. Now, let's check our answers. In 100 years' time, I think people will be living on other planets and will travel in spaceships and rockets. I think they will live in electronic houses with the glass walls. I also think that animals will stay on Earth and people will visit them whenever they want to see them. The idea that best suits this paragraph is planet, home, animals. Let's move to the second paragraph and read it. I think there will be lots of airplanes and cars, so the weather will be polluted badly. People will have little of a fresh fruit and vegetables, so they will eat more junk food. There will be food pills as well. The idea that best suits this paragraph is weather, food. The last paragraph. I think the robots will talk and help people so much, but they won't do students' homework. Students won't go to school, but will meet their teachers and friends in cool virtual places to learn. The idea that best suits this paragraph is robots, school. Now, let's see the second task, which is to underline sentences with will and want. Here are the lines for the first paragraph for the sentences with will and want. Here are the lines for sentences with will and want for the second paragraph. Here are the sentences with will and want for the last paragraph. Did you manage to get all of them? Perfect. Now, we'll move to the last task, which is to circle the compound words. Here are the compound words for all the paragraphs. Spaceships, airplanes, homework. For this task, you need a pen and a paper, or a marker and a mini board so that you can write. Let's read the question together. Describe your own school of the future. Use the following notes. Schools of the future. In 200 years' time. Robot teachers, notebooks, video homework, laptops, electronic desks, travel to school, flying cars, spaceships, virtual reality playground, flying furniture, electronic with GPS system. Before you write the paragraph, make sure to go through the writing checklist. Make sure to use capital letters at the beginning of the sentences. Make sure that you use a full stop at the end of the sentences. Make sure to check your spelling. Make sure to use finger space between words. You have got 15 minutes to do this task. Now, let's read and check the possible answer. In 200 years' time, there will be robot teachers in virtual reality schools and classes. There won't be books. Students will download information direct from electronic desk and will have their own laptops to use for school. There won't be written homework. There will be video homework instead. Students will travel to school by flying cars and spaceships. The school won't have real playgrounds. It will have virtual reality ones where students can play virtual reality exercises and games. There will be flying electronic chairs and desks with a GPS system. This is the end of the lesson. I hope you like it. See you soon.